From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill today, Johan Oviedo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bart pulls that one down, and there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. One out, base is empty. And that one hammered. Pham going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. And he's out.
Right there.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr., the top hitter in the National League entering the day. Swing and a foul out of play. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at PNC Park. So here's the lefty, Kyle Harrison. What do you look for here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Ball one.
That's outside. Ball one. That's to third. Gets it to first.
Out.
One up, one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Liover Peguero.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of it. Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bryan Reynolds.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
2 outs, bases empty. That one missed.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's too low. 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball. He steps on the bag, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willy Adames. And Willie fouls one back. Fought off foul. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And they'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. No score here in the second. Liner snagged it first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Elliot Ramos into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Bryce Eldridge. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He will score and the Giants take the lead. Reynolds hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So 2 down. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And it's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. And it looks like trouble. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they're up by 3.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 1 so far. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's the third out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, this is Joey Bart.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
And there's the strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll put.
And base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Had the day off yesterday. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Ball. 2-0.
And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Jack Sawinski, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Towards first. Wait. To the plate for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Tommy Pham.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. The other way. And a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. McCutchen crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. So bases loaded with 1 away. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Golden opportunity right here. There's the strike at the knees. All loaded up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. To the right side. Wait to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 3, and the Pirates on to the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Oviedo back to work. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That misses, 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
This one in the air. Connor Falefa settles under this one. And a quick out, number one.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And it's fouled away. Wade, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. In the air, out towards right center. Pham sizes this one up, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Chapman gets a piece there. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brian Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bailey hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. Doubled in his first AB. In for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Runner.
There goes the runner. And that's a base hit. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one is inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is out of play. Two on, 1 out. Outside. 3-2 now. Got it. Huge strikeout there.
So you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Got it. Nice grab. And that is the inning. 2 And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Lawrence Butler. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
On the ground, Figueroa slings to first.
He's out.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Elliot Ramos now at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pham sizing this one up. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. Check swing, called strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. So runner at second, 2 down. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Foul ball there. Eldridge stands at second with 2 gone. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Joey Wentz loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Baraki warming up as well. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the DH, Jack Sawinski. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside.
Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's in the dirt. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Pham batting with 1 down takes a strike. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames the throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And now the shortstop, Liover Peguero. And that misses. 1-0.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's the third, and it gets by him. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that ends the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail at 5-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Joey Wentz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And first offering is fouled off.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Here's your 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. And a curveball is just outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Willie Adames stands in.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce 8.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Yeah, that's outside. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Reynolds stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bart in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0.
That one fouled off. The Giants leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez, 1 for 2. That's ripped, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's McCutchen.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0.
1 ball.
This will
No
help
strike.
in his outings to come.
Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And they trail by 1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout. And now here is Jack Sawinski. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Out to short. Adames tosses across to first. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen pulls it down, and there's 1 down. And up next for San Francisco, Lawrence Butler. And there's a foul ball. Butler, a former home run derby champ, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
He was all over that one. You can't do much better than that on a pitch.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Ground ball left side and foul ball. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Going back. And he makes the play of the warning track. And that's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 6-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Tommy Pham. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's way high. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. In the air, center field. Lee brings it in. 1 down. Lee over Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch misses. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Fitzgerald slings to first in time. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's just foul. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and it's a 3-up, 3-down. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Borucki.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Right back to him on the mound. Out sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So digging in, Lamont Wade Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one pushed foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Willie Adames will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Thompson back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. And now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. That one misses. And that's ball 1. The Giants up by 2. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground to the left. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Out towards right center field. Lee moving under this one. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carmen Mlodzinski.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Chapman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
On the ground to third. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, Lawrence Butler. On the ground to third, Connor Falefa. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Foul ball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Heaney getting ready to go. Holderman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Just missed. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, no strike.
Now 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
To third, Chapman sends it across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Right fielder, Andrew
McCutchen stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Pirates down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0. That one hit to right. Butler. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws the first.
Out.
Inning over. New inning getting started. And now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Majinski, a 6'2 righty, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. That one pushed to the left and foul. This one in the air right field. McCutchen has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Cut on and missed, struck him out. 2 away.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Connor Falefa makes the grab, and that is that. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Pham. Misses inside. And it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. And it's fouled away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. He's 2 outs away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Liover Peguero. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate. Here comes the manager out of the Giants. Ryan Walker on to try and close it out.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season.
Squirts away a little bit.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. On the corner for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Snags it for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.